Hey guys, welcome back to Build It Motorsport. Now today we're going to talk about some of the things that I have not covered that we did to the truck in preparation for Lifted Truck Nationals. I didn't get to cover all those things because things were so busy. I did a lot of little things and I want to show you guys some of those, as well as the main thing that I have not shown you, which is the shenanigans I promised. We added a PA system to the truck. So for those of you who are not subscribed, this is my 2008 Dodge Ram. It's a mega cab and it has the 5.7 liter Hemi in it. We've highly modified the engine, the transmission's built, a lot of little goodies to make it go a lot faster than it should, and whoop up on some people who wouldn't expect it. But if you guys want to go back and watch some of those videos, I highly recommend that to get caught up on what's done to the engine. We're not going to be covering that today, but if you guys want to get subscribed, you can see all that stuff. So as we go around, some of the things that I've done, I can show you. I have painted, matched a lot of things in tow hooks. One of the things that I'm really proud of are these headlights. I did these myself with the help of a buddy. He showed me how to take headlights apart and get those done. But we paint matched them to match the truck on the inside, retaining the reflectors, because especially on the headlight, that's very important for it actually to project the light out. That plays a big part in that. But these headlights, same ones I had before, but I bought a new set to build. They have the LED bar on the bottom. I painted these on the side of the side marker lens to where it looks a lot nicer and it matches some of the accent color that we've got going on with some of our other parts. I got these. I actually didn't order these spiked lug nuts. The way I didn't order them spiked, but they came in spiked. So those are also matched to our accent gold color and looks really good on here. And figured out a issue with the switchback LED. When it was running in the white mode for running light, it was flickering on both sides. So I got some Oracle ones, and I highly recommend Oracle. They've got really good stuff. It's expensive, but it's very good stuff. And so now they work normally, they work good. When the running lights are on, they're white, and when I turn the turn signal on, they flash the yellow like they're supposed to. So those came out beautifully. And the paint match come out really good, so I'm very proud of that, guys. That's the first time I've ever built a set of headlights, and they come out really good. So more in the future for that. Another thing is I got these Dodge Ram emblems. They're the SRT, like the Hellcat style of emblems. Of course, this is a Ram. It's not a Hellcat. The engine's built substantially, but I didn't really want to do any kind of up badging, even though I have built this engine. But I think those look really nice on there. It's a nice little touch. We debadged more, pulled the Ram emblem off the side here, and then going around, I did do some things for the show that I haven't shown you, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the window rolled up so you can see some of these things. So that is glow shift. Those are the gauges that I have. They've been on there for quite some time, but those glow shift gauges, comp cams, because I'm running a cam that was ground by comp cams. Carbon stock, that is these beautiful traction bars right here that I bought from Far From Stock, put them together myself, welded everything. Had a professional welder do the welds on the frame itself, but I did everything else, painted them, and they look really nice, and they've held up good even being painted because the process I'd used to paint them. But and then S&B, that's their cold air intake. I have a video on that. Highly recommend S&B for all your stuff. Our Archon wheels, those look super nice. I redid some of the bed liner on the top of the bed cap, and as you can see, it's only a couple weeks after LTN, that beautiful show we went to, that big show we went to, and things are already dirty and gross. Then I redid the Battlewagon. That's the Instagram for this truck. So _Battlewagon if you guys want to follow. Also, I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That is Arkansas Truck Alliance. That's the logo for our local truck group around here. Then Smith & Wesson, Diamondback Firearms, and Striker Off-Road Design. I like my firearms. I support the Second Amendment. And then we've got Striker Off-Road. That's what these traction bars, or these control arms in the front are. So we got Far From Stock on the other side. Striker Off-Road is these up here. Those are great and they're beautiful. Got them painted as well. And then custom offsets. I am a custom offsets ambassador. So if you go to Custom Offsets website to buy some wheels and you look at one of the drop downs when you go to checkout, you just click on for who sent you. It's the Battlewagon, and that'll be real nice, and I'd appreciate that I referred you custom offsets. Great financing on wheels, everything else. And of course, we have Archon off-road wheels on here. These are Archon Lincolns, so I really like those. And then again here, and it's a little painted bullet. But that's about all there is to the truck, you guys. I did some of those things to kind of prep and prepare and make it look nice. I really like the headlight though, I've got to say. But that's not why you're watching this video. I just wanted to cover those things for some of you who are subscribed, because you follow and you want to know what's going on. Another thing, Skynet team. Now officially Skynet team member. I'm really happy about this, you guys. This is something that I highly recommend that you join Skynet team if you're trying to grow yourself a name in the truck world for anything, especially show trucks. But that really helps you get your name out there. They do a beautiful job helping with that. So we're a member of Skynet team, and I just wanted to give them a shout out, Skynet team. So moving on to the PA system. For those of you who don't know what a PA system is, that stands for public address system. Basically, it's a loudspeaker that is mounted to your vehicle. It can be mounted to another thing, a non-vehicle, can be mounted to a building or a wall or some kind of an event area. But a PA system is a public address system. Basically, it's just this amplified speaker that you can talk into, and that's what it does. But we've got one on the truck. I'm going to show you how it's set up, how it's ran, how it's wired, as well as my recommendations on what you use for your speaker, because cheap is not the right route when you go speaker. So the way I have it currently routed is it is using a CB for the PA. Right here is where you plug it in. I've got a plug in here. They come with a port for the cigarette lighter, so you can power the CB, and that's how they work. You can also wire them directly to power or a switch, however you like, just by cutting these wires and wiring. But I don't use it all the time, and this works just fine. Just a little cigarette lighter I have right here. Then the mic is ran up and into here. Now, that runs down through some wires that I have tucked. This is the mic, and then some wires that I have tucked and ran down into underneath the seat, and boom, there's our CB. It has some functions on it, but that's basically where I have it for the time being, because I didn't want to mount it in the truck anywhere. And right now I'm only using it for the PA portion, so I don't have to adjust anything. I can just plug it in and use it. But later on, I do want to consider getting the CB part hooked up, but I haven't decided how I want to go about that yet. But for now, we're just talking PA. So that's the basics of how that is. Now there's a wire that runs off the back of that from the PA port. It's a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, runs down, comes up, runs underneath the seats, and through a hole right here. One of the body plugs got a little hole that I punched in through it. Runs down under the truck. Now, let's go underneath. Got a bundle of wires that runs down and goes to this here amplified speaker. This is a Speako amplified speaker. I picked it up for $75 on Amazon. Before this, I was using two separate regular non-amplified speakers, and to be honest with you, they don't cut it. They're not very loud. You can barely hear them even with the truck not running. So highly recommend Speako, and that is right there. This one's amplified, so it has power running to it separately. And then right here is our plug. Connects in, runs in. I have a heat shrink and stuff, but I wrapped it up just to kind of tidy it. It's got our power wires, and then this is where our little jack would hook up from the CB. So then we have power ran up to the front, and I'll show you guys that really quickly. So it's ran here to the Optima. Another thing that I've gotten here recently. I think it really goes good with the engine. It really cleans things up and matches well with what's going on under the hood. Red for the engine, gold for the exterior, and then blue for the inside for the lights. So good color combo going on the truck and everything. But this is our Optima battery. I got the one that has top and side posts, so all my accessories are ran to the side posts. So I've got a bundle of wires back here, guys, because I have a lot of accessories. Like right here, this is for the exhaust cutouts. But right here is one of our fuses that runs down to that amplified speaker, you need to put fuses on things that are ran to the battery, you guys, because if it shorts out, you want the fuse to pop. I'd rather change a fuse than burn down the truck. So that's how that's in. That's how it works. Pretty simple. You are going to have to adjust the dial on the speaker so that way you don't get any feedback. And then once you do that, you can adjust everything through this guy. You can talk into it and say hello. It seems like a really simple concept, and it really is pretty simple to wire one of these, but for one of you who may not be mechanically inclined, then you know this video hopefully will help. You just need to run power to the amplified speaker. You need to get an amplified one because the other ones aren't very loud, and then get you a CB, or you can actually run it to an actual dedicated PA. But if it has sirens and horns, do not use them. That's illegal. It's also illegal to pretend to be a police officer or any kind of emergency services vehicle, a government official, anything like that. It's illegal to do that, but it's not illegal to have a PA. So as long as you're not obstructing any kind of traffic or breaking any laws, it's totally legal.
Nice blinker, jerk.
So you guys, I only spent about $150 for this whole setup. I got the PA set up for $150. So all the wiring, everything, the speaker and the CB, the mic, all of it, I spent around $150 for it. You can get the actual CB secondhand like I did, and I spent about 40 bucks on that, and it came with everything, worked just fine. You can also get your wires. That's only about $20, and I spent $75 to $80 on the speaker itself. That's an amplified one. It's a good quality one, and you can see how loud it is. But moving forward the channel, you guys, I wanted to talk to you and show you some of the recaps, some of the things that we've missed if you're subscribed and you're looking forward to, and the PA for those of you who are interested in PAs. But if you get subscribed, you're going to see the next video. That's going to be, we're getting ready to go racing again. Last year didn't fare so well. Had some issues, hot intake, bigger tire, shifting problems, not tuned right, or not tuned good enough. Well, I should say it's safe, but it wasn't tuned close. Now we're going to go and get ready to go racing. But first, I want to go to the scales. I want to go to a truck stop, get up on the scales with the truck, and see how much it weighs with me in it. So leave your guesses in the comments. The only clue I'm going to give you is this truck's curb weight from the factory, according to specification, is 6,500 pounds. That's what it's supposed to weigh, bone stock, as it is from the factory. So accounting for myself, the weight of the toolbox in the back, which is probably around 300 pounds as a clue, and then these big wheels and tires. I want you guys to guess if you want to in the comments, and if anyone gets it exactly right, within 10 pounds, if anyone gets it within 10 pounds, we're going to send you something special. And so leave your comments, and we'll see how much it weighs. And then after that, we're going to get ready to go racing. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching Build a Motorsport.